Hey guys, welcome to a brand spankingly new deep playthrough on the channel, this time of Max Payne. I'm starting quite a lot of playthroughs simultaneously, but it's really in this vibe of a trip down memory lane, old school games that I really found terrific when I was much younger, and still find better than today's games. So I some time ago during the holiday sale I bought Max Payne for very cheap. So I'm gonna quickly dive into it. Besides Gran Turismo 3 that I'm recently started, and also Breath of the Wild that I recently started. Also all amazing games. I've been literally a day and a half trying to upscale the textures in this game, but in the end I had to give up because I will spare you the technical details, but there's no way to put the upscaled textures back into the game file, so to say. But honestly, this is 8K downscaled to 4K. It still holds up. The art design is amazing. It looks gritty. It looks really good still, I find. We are gonna play it on the hardest difficulty level. I have no idea how hard that actually is. Shall we do in the playthrough the tutorial as well? Yeah, let's just do the tutorial as well. Alright, welcome to a short tutorial on how to play Max Payne. Here we are. Also a very cool name, Max Payne. It's literally like Max Payne. Maximum amount of pain. Alright, we have to go to the van. I'm playing with a controller, which probably will make it much harder. And also I had quite some time getting the controls and the audio to work, because the audio doesn't work straight out of the box, because it's a 25-year-old game. It was released in 2001, just like same year as Gran Turismo 3. So that really was an amazing game for a year for gaming. God damn it. I wanted to the meter is in the tutorial, it re-engages. But I wanted to earlier get out of bullet time, and it stayed in bullet time. So now I'm doing bullet time, I'm pressing forward, trying to shoot, nothing is happening. And now it does work. I think you really have to right, and when you land also automatically disables. But I think you have to press the button of bullet time without moving. To disable it. Max jumps when space is pressed. Jumping sideways or backwards performs an evasive rolling dodge. Alright, also what I wanted to say, yeah, when did the Matrix come out? Because these telephone booths in a tutorial, it reminds me of the Matrix. Let's see, when did it come out? I think also around that time, 1999, yeah, so that's 2 years before. And when did Alien? Alien is much older, I think. It's amazing actually how old Alien is. 1979, that's crazy. That movie as well still is better than 90 or 95% of modern day movies. The art design, the filmography or cinematography, however you call it, just amazing. Right, we have to go here, and then we have to go there. Right, we can quick save. Next, you get to try bullet time and shoot dodging in a real gunfight. Press the enemy dispenser next to the phone to fight. Here, enemy dispenser, super funny. Alright, here we go. One down. Ah, no. What the hell? Two down. Three down. Search the subway entrance for a medicine cabinet. I do want to switch over 2 buttons, but I will do that after this episode. Cannot be a very long episode anyways, because it's already quite late. Alright, taking a painkiller. Alright, we have a sniper rifle. Alright, and enemies are coming. And if you crouch down, it will be more stable. In the pocket. In the pocket. Alright, he's hitting the thingy. What I really find cool in this game is how realistic these NPC heads are. They really, they're not as dynamic and real time probably as modern games, but they just put like real life pictures on them. And it looks amazing. It looks actually quite, I wouldn't call it disturbing, but yeah, really realistic. Alright, this was the tutorial. Yeah, so here we go. Max graphics, 8K, downsampled to 4K, max difficulty, which I had to enable in via a registry edit, because normally you first have to play the game to unlock the next tier of difficulty. So I think you have to play it twice to get to the max difficulty. Where's new game? Here it is. Alright, so you start normally at Fugitive. Then Hard-Boiled, and then Dead on Arrival. And New York Minute is with a time limit. I really don't like that. That's for speedrunners. But here we go, the ultimate test. The other one, I don't know what the description is. It's not yet unlocked. Here we go.
Standby, 1010, investigated reported disturbance at Acer Plaza.
10-4 dispatcher, verify address.
It's Acer Plaza, repeat, Acer Plaza.
Shots fired on the rooftop. An assault in progress at Acer Plaza. Repeat, an assault in progress.
Acer Plaza, all units.
They were all dead. The final gunshot was an exclamation mark to everything that had led to this point. I released my finger from the trigger, and then it was over. To make any kind of sense of it, I need to go back 3 years. Back to the night the Payne started. I was still on the force back then. NYPD, Manhattan, Midtown North Precinct, Hell's Kitchen.
So when are you coming to work for me, Detective Payne?
You'd make me work undercover in some hellhole. Sorry, Alex. Michelle and the baby come first. See? My last smoke. It's bad for the baby.
That's you, Max. A regular Boy Scout.
See, Alex.
Still on for poker Thursday night, right?
Like taking candy from a baby. Life was good. The sun setting on a sweet summer's day. Smell of freshly mowed lawns. The sounds of children playing. A house across the river on the Jersey side. Beautiful wife and a baby girl. The American dream come true. Honey, I'm home. But dreams have a nasty habit of going bad when you're not looking. The sun went down with practiced bravado. Twilight crawled across the sky, laden with foreboding. Michelle, honey, anybody home? I didn't like the way the show started, but they'd given me the best seat in the house, front row center.
He has such a, indeed, a painful smirk on, or a grin on his face.
What the hell? Something ugly had been tattooed on the wall, a map of things to come. It was a poison syringe, a magic tag full of diabolical meanings. Listen, someone's broken into my house. Call 911.
Is this the Payne residence?
Yes, someone's broken into my house. They're still here. You have to...
Good. I'm afraid I cannot help you.
Who is this? Hello?
Right, the telephone rings and Max asked the person on the other end to call 911 instead of just hanging up and calling them himself. But maybe he wants to first check out the house while the other people call 911. That makes sense, actually. Yeah, I'm sure those guys over there are Remedy developers on that little picture frame on the wall with the hero cops. And Max with his wife. Here, there is so much detail here for a 25-year-old game. It's just amazing. And the whole bullet time mechanic was really started with this game.
Michelle! Michelle!
It's coming.
Freeze! NYPD, drop it!
Coming! It's gonna
I'm gonna hurt you.
No. No, no, please God, no.
Still not too sure what to do with the button assignments for taking medicine and jumping, etc. Man, this is pretty gruesome. I assume there's so much blood here that the baby is actually dead as well.
The flesh of fallen angels!
Here, in happier times, to the left. What does that say? Cannot read it. Yeah, you do get a lot more damage. On this.
No, God, no, please, Michelle. Oh, baby.
And I think one of the main differences with the before last, the one difficulty level lower than the max, is you do get, you take more damage, your health regenerates slower. I think you do get a little bit more bullet time from
That was
each
3
kill
years
that you
ago.
do.
Everything ripped apart in a New York minute. The killer junkies had been high on a previously unknown designer drug, Valkyr, V. After the funeral, I told Alex I'd be transferring to the DEA. It took us 3 long years to get a break in the Valkyr case. Then, finally, 2 months ago, a dime dropper tipped us off that Jack Lupino, a mob boss in the Punchinello crime family, was trafficking. I went undercover, infiltrated the worst mafia family in New York. I came in from the cold and the dark. Outside the city was a cruel monster. I've been slowly working my way from the small time to the big fish, trying to get to the source of the drug. Alex and BB were my only contacts in the DEA, the only ones in this decrepit city who knew I was down here.
BB here. Something urgent has come up with Jack Lupino. You need to meet with Alex immediately at the Roscoe Street station.
I hadn't had a face-to-face with Alex since I'd gone undercover. Outside, the mercury was falling fast. It was colder than the devil's heart, raining ice pitchforks as if the heavens were ready to fall. Everyone was running for shelter like there was no tomorrow. It didn't get any better when I got to the subway. The feeling hit me like a point-blank shot straight in the face. Something was not right about this. My Beretta stirred nervously under my coat, but the train doors had already shut behind me, and I was in for the ride. Next stop, Roscoe Street Station, and Alex.
Alright, but the main difference, I think, between this difficulty level...
The station was drenched in gloom. Alex was a ghost, nowhere to be seen. I'd have to look for him.
And the one below this one is that here we can only save, I think, 7 times or something max per chapter. So really have to keep an eye on that. Holy smack.
Death was in the air at Roscoe Street. I'd have to find Alex fast.
Poor guy from Transit Police. I think normally on lower difficulty levels there are items in these, during playtesting there was stuff here. Now as well, actually. Yes, so that's
Pills would
actually
hold
the
the
same.
pain back for a while.
Alright, we only have the
Wasn't
Beretta.
Jake supposed to take care of this?
He and Mickey are having too much fun taking care of the cop up there. Oh, well, what's up? Hey,
Here, they do go down pretty easily. Alright. I used way too many bullets, but I thought to save my bullet time. I don't know how hard this difficulty level is. Alright, we have a Desert Eagle. Here, these faces, they look cunningly realistic, I find. The whole graphics, it just holds up to me. Absolutely. Maybe some things like the blood decals can be a bit higher resolution, but the problem with that is if you do some items high resolution, then you need to do everything. Otherwise, you lose the coherence of the picture. So now it's really a coherent vibe, and honestly, I find it the lower resolution.
Yeah, he's dead, all right.
Hey,
Hey, yeah.
Not that bad. Oh my god. I'm wasting my stuff. Alright, he missed me. Pretty nice. But yeah, normally I'm really from like high resolution and all the bells and whistle. But in this game, yeah, I find it just, it's all about the art style, etc. Wow, it holds so well up.
Yo guys, hey, we're getting around. You hear me?
At the time when it came out, it was very graphically advanced.
Anybody? Answer me.
These games from these days, they were just more... more gritty. Here, and this is fake lighting, but yeah, who cares? It just looks really good. I don't remember where the guys are. The whole color tone, the vibe, that is what makes these games so amazing. Not oversaturated, just realistic color tones. Also the HUDs back in the day was way less intrusive.
What the hell?
Take a little drink. Alright, I'm still getting to grips with the game and also the controller, the sensitivity. I'm still not sure whether I set it up correctly. It's really quite hard sometimes to target enemies. But
No way.
come on.
What the?
man, that was pretty epic. Not gonna lie. But there's one more guy over here. Holy fuckeroli, check out how much hey, my health is regenerating by itself, but check out how much damage they do. That's just ridiculous. Alright, let's take some medicine. But even if you take medicine, now it really slowly regenerates your health. But we have more medicine here. I know there are two guys over there, but yeah, taking them out now.
While looking for Alex, I had ended up in the middle of a big-time crime operation.
There are guys over there. Yeah, I'm gonna take them out. Fuck it. Alright, let's quick save. 6 saves left. Alright, here we go.
Hitting Roscoe Bank ain't exactly keeping... Hey!
Yeah, he hit me as well. Somehow...
The gate was locked.
Oh no.
I would have to find another way to get to the tunnel.
Alright, fuck it. I don't gain anything. Wow, could we have shooten those barrel thingies? It seems that it's like the bullets are just... I have the feeling that the bullets are not passing through that well through the gates. But man, what a cool game. The vibe. It's really like a detective noir story.
Kiss it goodbye, cop.
Don't!
Hey, who the hell? Ah!
How that guy takes 2 shots, I don't know.
You saved me, man.
What's going on here?
A massacre. These armed thugs just appeared from nowhere. We need to get help. I can make the call from the control room 1 floor up. Can you take me there?
Sure, sounds good. Follow me.
Here, so far I don't really think that you get less goodies on this difficulty level. But the thing is, I also have no idea how long the chapters are. So I'm not sure when to save. I do think
There's no time to lose. We gotta get to the control room.
if I'm getting hit now soon or from not too far away, I'm pretty sure
Frankly,
I'll die.
I'm too scared to go to the control room on my own without you and your gun.
Alright, control room is over there.
Home free. This way.
Look out!
Alright, so there are 3 guys. I play tested up until here. There are guys here.
Whack the sucker!
Alright, that's 1 down. 2 more to go. I don't know when they spawn in. There's 1 over there. Right, so far so good. I would like to go cinematic mode, but... Ah, my God. I was already thinking I'm too close. The guy has a shotgun. And I didn't save, so now...
Hitting Roscoe Payne.
gate was locked. I would have to find another way to get to the tunnel.
Alright. Let's do that.
Kiss it goodbye, cop. Hey, who the hell? Ah!
Yeah, did he hit me? Wouldn't surprise me.
You saved me, man.
What's going on here?
A massacre. These armed thugs just appeared from nowhere. We need to get help. I can make the call from the control room 1 floor up. Can you take me there?
Sure, sounds good. Follow me.
Fuck me, I thought there were thingies in here. Alright, I'm gonna stay closer to the door here so that I can immediately take out the guy once he shoots. Once the cutscene ends.
Home free. This way.
Hold out!
Alright, can we now immediately... Fuck me. Alright, so the learning moment is to keep distance, I think.
There!
4 bullets, god damn it, man, from a magnum, are you kidding me? Alright, I'm gonna be... I wanted to say I'm gonna be patient. Right, I think that was the guy with the shotgun. Now there is still another dude. Alright, we are gonna go close range. And we are just gonna go for it. Oh my god! I do find that annoying. Sometimes you're... sometimes...
Hitting Roscoe Bank ain't exactly...
Hey, yeah.
Your crosshair just disappears.
The gate was locked.
Pretty damn annoying.
I would have to find another way to get to the tunnel.
Well, it is really about patience, not rushing into somewhere, I think. Because otherwise it will be a lot of replaying.
Kiss it goodbye, cop. Hey, who the hell? Ah!
But man, it doesn't get old. This bullet time is so well done. This is the very first game.
You saved me, man.
With
What's
bullet
going on
time.
here?
A massacre. These armed thugs just appeared from nowhere. We need to get help. I can make the call from the control room 1 floor up. Can you take me there?
Yes,
Sure, sounds good.
I will
Follow
take you
me.
there. Max Payne, I think, maybe even improves on this game, but yeah, this is the OG. And even in the OG, this guy, just Remedy Entertainment with
Home
Alan
free.
Wake,
This way.
Quantum Break. The story also in Quantum Break, it is mind-blowingly good, I find. That was the first playthrough I did on the channel, basically. Quantum Break. I really was not excited about that game until I only played it because I didn't really like the premise. Only reason I played it was because of the developers, Remedy. That I was like, yeah, they're such good, cool developers. Has to be a cool game. Alright, so now there are still 2 guys over there. Alright, are they now coming over? Not really. You really have to be strategic a bit. But yeah, again, I'm basically dead now. So this is not really a good moment, I guess, to save. No painkillers, and basically I'm dead. But you really feel like you have to change weapon type for long range. And short range. Ah, this is what I was looking for. Alright, that will be our exit. Anything else here? Alright, here we go, no more kidding around. Sounds like a printer or something. Alright, where was that train? And it also really feels weird. Just a shootout in an abandoned, or not abandoned, actually totally active railway station or subway station. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that are also developers. Have you seen this missing person? I also saw a video of the developer, a photograph of the developer team. man, where was that train? They really look like capable guys. No DEI, just like a small team, 20 guys or something. You just see from their looks that they know how to program. That's how you make amazing games. Right. Not with all the bullcrap in modern day. Alright, it's a bit weird. I thought that that yellow train was over here. Ah, we need to go here.
The train lit up like a Christmas tree. The power was back on.
Anything here? Here we go.
Subtle.
And together with the Gran Turismo developers, Metal Gear Solid developer Hideo Kojima, Katsunori Yamaguchi, or whatever his name is, Yakonori, or from Gran Turismo. I think also it will become one of my favorites. Probably is Breath of the Wild. I barely played it yet, but I am pretty confident that yeah, from first impressions, it's just amazing. Alright, I think this is a good moment to save, right? Or maybe a bit later. I know, this is where we came from. So that's also really cool. Like, you think Max Payne has like a cool plan, and then everything goes wrong. Holy fuckaroli. Holy shit. That was a close call. But yeah, he thinks he has a plan and everything goes wrong. Really, it's a tragic hero, Max Payne. But besides Gran Turismo, Metal Gear Solid, Breath of the Wild, etc. God damn it, I'm really getting hurt here. I think that Remedy Entertainment is also, yeah. I already took out 2 guys here. Maybe they respawned, or at least now I had it easier. Instead of 5, it were only 3 now. Because I already took 2 out from behind that gate over here. But what I wanted to say is, yeah, Remedy Entertainment, it's just, they flew a bit under the radar lately for me. Although I do think there was a new Alan Wake game. I really missed that one. Maybe you have to give it a chance, but it looked a bit woke to me. But maybe not, because I also read good stuff about it. But yeah, this is really one of the great developers. I think also with the guys from Hitman, still looking forward to the new James Bond game, although it also looks pretty damn woke. Alright, I'm gonna save the game. Here we go. 5 left.
The rusty door led to an abandoned part of the station, closed off since the early 40s. Something big was going down at Roscoe Street. Maybe that's why Alex had wanted to meet me here. Maybe not. One way or the other, I was gonna find out.
God damn it, I should have saved after this cutscene. We're not in a good situation, I find. But yeah, that's also what makes it suspenseful. They could have added a little bit of smoke, I would say. I don't know why they didn't do that. A little bit of volumetric fog.
Hold it!
Fuck my life. I didn't want to run towards him. And yet I did.
Yo!
Ah, wow, he's also doing, they also do like evasive maneuvering. Alright, I'm gonna go shotgun on these motherfuckers.
Right? Hey!
God damn it, man. It's not going very well. Alright, I'm going to go kamikaze on this guy.
Yo!
Alright. This is pretty tricky. I'm gonna go kamikaze on this guy. Motherfucker. Alright, I'm really going terrible. Can we get a bit of medicine, please? Ah, there is some folk here now.
But also, it's like the failure count is rising.
Yeah, I wouldn't joke about it if I was you.
Yeah. The station's not secured. Someone decided to play hero upstairs. That's all we need.
There is still one guy, I think, over there. It's really hard to aim with the thumbstick. It's not very accurate. And I also don't understand why do I not get a bit more... Here, there he is. A little bit more. Yeah, in RDR it's called Deadeye. Here it's bullet time. Or shoot dodge. Man, give me some. Goodies.
What the hell was that?
Yeah, I'm sure I need to take cover and they will come in relentlessly. Alright, fuck it, I'm gonna save. Ah, we have 6 saves left. Alright, so it is broken because we should only have 4 saves left. But maybe once you hit a cutscene and if you then didn't... Yeah, I don't understand how it works. But yeah, that makes it a lot easier. Maybe it doesn't remember the amount of save since your last save. Yeah, I don't know. Doesn't make sense. I'm pretty sure I should have less saves.
I thought you'd bring it. You were supposed to bring it. Yeah, right.
Alright. That helps.
Whack 'em.
Whack 'em.
What the hell?
Holy fuck, bro. Right, I was really lucky. He was shooting in the wall. Oh wait, I forgot. I think we learned that in the tutorial. Let's see. No. I wanted to say items that are in destroyable crates, but
The door had been welded shut ages ago and the bomb was missing a detonator.
man, give me some medicine,
Okay,
please.
fellas. The police are on their way. New York's finest are gonna be here soon. So stick to the plan. We've got our own private exit route. In and out, do your thing. Wham bam, thank you, ma'am.
Pretty cool. Ow. Pretty cool how New York-y they sound. Like the Sopranos almost. I will be continuing the next episode because it is 12:30. I still have to cook. And yeah, it was really basically a day of modding for me, getting the game ready, and then eventually having to forgo on the idea of a total upscale, but I really don't mind because the game still looks amazing. We'll continue tomorrow morning. Tomorrow I'm gonna make it a game day, and yeah, we are going to get into Max Payne. And then after that also Breath of the Wild and Gran Turismo 3. I really am not going to start anything besides those three because I also still have RDR2 running. I've basically so many unfinished playthroughs, it's just ridiculous. But anywho, hope you enjoyed. I hope to see you in the next one. For the meantime, don't forget, always do keep on gaming. See you later.